Hello, I'm Richard Hosnote. I'm the founder and head coach of Innovate to Grow Experts, a leading innovation consultancy that helps clients to consistently double their chances for innovation success. We can do that because we are the only innovation consultancy using the 8 most proven innovation best practices. With that in mind, I'm going to, in this video, be giving you a short introduction to one of the exploration tools, one of the 8 most proven innovation best practices. It's the 10 types of innovation. As you will see, this is an extremely strong process for helping invent the ideas that you need to be able to double your chances for success. The kinds of ideas that you need to do that deliver highly meaningful benefits that add up to being dramatically better than the competition. Okay, let's start learning a little bit more about the 10 types of innovation. These are the 8 most proven innovation best practices that can help you to consistently double your innovation success rate and deliver on that bold vision for success. We start by using 3 high-powered, proven exploration tools. The 10 types of innovation that I will get into in more detail in just a moment. The 30 dimensions of value in Blue Ocean Strategy. As powerful and as good as these exploration tools are, if we didn't have very powerful idea generation tools, we would never get the most out of these tools. We use the 2 most powerful idea creation tools on planet Earth. Now, I know that's a very powerful statement, but I can back it up. Quantum idea generation, just to give you a peek, been proven in 2 Oklahoma State University studies to generate at least 12 times more ideas with brainstorming, and you get a quantity and quality of ideas that you would never get from brainstorming. We supplement that with the powerful tools from DARPA, the Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency, which over the last 40 years has invented more new-to-the-world breakthrough ideas than any other enterprise on planet Earth. So these are the tools we use to create the ideas to deliver on your vision for success. In addition to that, we round it out with these 3 additional best practices for idea assessment, data collection, and data analysis. Okay, I said I was going to get into the 10 types of innovation, so let's get into it. I'm going to give you just an overview here. You see the 10 types of very proven types of innovation. Companies using multiple types of innovation have been proven in extensive research to experience much, much higher levels of success, financial, market share, competitive advantages, all of that. Of the 10 types, 4 are business configuration, 2 are product offering, and 4 focus on customer experience. I want to share with you 2 very different examples of how the 10 types of innovation created new-to-the-world sort of products and dramatic successes. The first is the Model T. The Model T was, when it was introduced, the car business was essentially for the rich and famous. Henry Ford his bold vision for success was to introduce a very low-priced car. When he introduced it, it was sold for $825. In today's dollars, that's still $22,000, still a very good price. But it was the best price available and opened the car category up to a whole new massive group of buyers. And at the same time, he wanted to have a car that was high quality and very reliable. Now, doing low cost and higher quality and reliability at the same time, very difficult thing to do. And that's why he did these 5 types of innovation: profit model, network, process, product, and structural. Was he successful? Well, the car was sold for 19 years. He sold 16.5 million Model Ts. Even until today, the 16.5 million ranks in the top 10 all time for a number of cars sold for a specific model. So was he successful using 5 of the 10 types of innovation? You bet your life he was. Well, let's talk about an example you're probably more familiar with. and that's the iPhone. The iPhone also used 5 types of innovation to achieve its great success. The vision for success on the iPhone was, if you go back to that point in time, flip phones dominated the market. They essentially could make calls, receive text messages, and have a few other minor capabilities. The people at Apple had the vision for an iPhone that essentially was a small, handheld computer that happened to make telephone calls. And so to deliver on that promise, they did a number of highly innovative things using 5 of the different types of innovation. They started with profit model innovation. You may recall or not that when the iPhone was first introduced, it was sold exclusively by AT&T because they were willing to set up a financing model. The cost difference between a smartphone, an iPhone at the time, versus a flip phone was anywhere from 20 to 30 times more expensive. So to make it accessible, financing was important, which wasn't used on flip phones, so profit model innovation. Network innovation, we know it well, that independent network of app developers that enable the iPhone to do everything from being a flashlight to diagnosing cancer and a bunch of stuff in between. Tight integration, system innovation with all the other Apple devices, one of the key reasons I'm loyal. Product innovation, quite frankly, was about the least. We got very high quality glass, and we were introduced to this thing called Gorilla Glass. And then with something that was so dramatically different and better than flip phones, you needed a high level of service. And they brought the highest rated phone service, plus your ability to go in and get one-on-one personal help and Genius bars in Apple stores. It has sold over 1 billion iPhones have been sold in the 10 years since it's been out. Again, it could not have been as successful as it was if it did not use all 5 types of innovation. So, an important series of innovations. It is important to note that you can use the 10 types of innovation in very different ways, and the Model T and iPhone illustrate this. As you may remember, the Model T used 5 types of innovation, most of which were operational types of innovation, optimizing their assembly line structural innovation by paying twice the minimum wage, taking complete control of their supply chain, and all those sorts of things. Often when you use the 10 types of innovation to create operational advantages, these often can be stealth advantages because competitors cannot easily see them. On the other hand, you can use the 10 types of innovation to create customer-facing advantages. And in the iPhone, virtually all of the 5 types of innovation that they used on their product were directly experienced by customers. There's no plus or minus or must do one way or the other. You use the 10 types of innovation in ways that you need to achieve that level of being dramatically better than the competition, which is what both of these companies did. Okay, we use the 8 innovation best practices, the 8 most proven that can consistently help companies to double their innovation success rate. We're the only innovation consultancy using the 8 most proven innovation best practices. As a result of all this, I want to suggest that you consider making Innovate to Grow Experts your competitive advantage. Shouldn't you consider doing something different and better to avoid the 75+% failure rate and put yourself in a position to double your innovation success rate? Well, I hope you found this information helpful, and I hope you consider us if you need help. If you need help creating that powerful, dynamic vision for success that sets the objective that you know gives you a high probability of doubling your innovation success rate. Then, when you need to invent the actual products to deliver on that vision for success, we have the most powerful and proven innovation best practices to help you do exactly that. And then when you get to the end of the process, we use Merwin technology to conduct quantitative research that will help you sort through the many, many ideas coming out of our creative session with you to know which ones are most promising and that you want to take to the next step. Well, I'd love to have the opportunity to chat with you about how we can possibly help you in a collaborative and co-creation process. To do that, I'm offering a free 30-minute consulting session to everyone listening to this video. Just pick up your phone and call me now on your cell phone at 623-640-7199 or email me at richard@2ge.com. But I prefer chatting with you. So call me on my cell phone at 623-640-7199 so we can explore ways that you can double your innovation success rate.